Who you finding, Cactus? Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined, he's back, he's in black, the one, the only, the man they call Derek. What is that, bro?
Yo.
We are going to review AEW Dynamite Grand Slam. They were in Queens, Arthur Ashe Stadium. I know attendance was down, but they were able to move some tickets here at the last minute. I just moved my hands there so that way you guys can get us back in focus.
Pull off the Booker T.
Yeah, sorry, I'm wearing the Batman shirt, so if it bleeds through, it bleeds through. It's Batman time tonight. But I wanted to talk about this show and just get everybody's thoughts, man. Let me know how you guys thought it came off. I know that there was some questionable booking leading up to this. I'm going to stay away from parts of that tonight, but I'm also going to, because there's no need to harp on like how they got here and my disagreements with some of the things that they've done. But it's the Arthur Ashe show. This is what we do. AEW Dynamite review. We are going to hit that intro and say let's go.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
All right, busted. If this is what happens to you, took a week off, now you don't have that timing down. If you guys can, if you want to support the podcast for free, do me a favor, hit the like button. Easiest way to support for free. Leave a comment after the fact. Drop your favorite match. Tell me something that you liked about this. And yeah, even if it's, I don't care if it's about the media rights deal, Dynamite, Collision, whatever. Leave me a comment down below. Leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Go over and support my man Sean from Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. You can. I'm going to put his link in the chat right now. We're going to be collabing October 3rd, Clash of the Podcast special, Rage in the Cage. We just announced a giveaway for an AEW pay-per-view that's coming up. Go on to the socials to find that. Social media handle is at EPW Show. Those will also be popping up in the chat momentarily. Let's give a shout out to everybody who showed up early, and I'm going to have to take my beatings in here. B-Boy, Tony Khan spending Jacksonville Jaguars money for the final countdown. Yo, we beat them, bro. Get off them, man. Don't be pocket watching. All right? Don't worry about his pockets. He's all right.
No pocket watching tonight.
Facts. Gabe Bradley in the house. Uh-oh. McMahon doc. Yeah, I just finished it all today. Took me a long time. Took me like 9 hours, but I made it through just right before Dynamite. You can read that one.
What, go Bills?
There we go. Thank you for saying it. Someone clip that for me. Sorry, I can always have him saying that. Matt Lopez says, hello, everyone. Good evening. I hope everyone had a good day. Hope you did too, Matt. Matt got a special tag tonight because I know he was excited for the ROH Classic match. And Matt is also reporting something we found out tonight. Bleacher Report is no more, and AEW pay-per-views are moving to Triller TV. Thank you to whoever made that decision.
Thank you.
All right, Chad. Thank you. B-Boy said, I thought they were going to Max. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. We don't have the TV deal yet.
I was kind of hoping that they would have,
but there's people who may not have Max at international locations.
That's true.
Now that's confirmed for Triller. So there we go. I think it's going to happen, but everything that's being said is going to happen in January. Could be. We got to wait for the television media rights deal to see what we get. Anything could change. No media rights deal was announced this week. I'm banking on next week. I told everyone anniversary shows where they're going to announce, I think, the new deal. Be like, it's been 5 years of Dynamite, whoopee-doo. And Pittsburgh usually gets an announcement. I don't know why.
So many good cities that are left out.
Yeah, like Buffalo. We just get suspensions when that happens when they come here. Cactus yelling late, fine. How dare you, sir? How dare you? I'm surprised you didn't yell rigged at me. BJ in the house. B Jizzle. He said, "What up, everyone? What's good, Beach? Appreciate you."
BJ.
Conrad is late. Fine. $2 fine. I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey. Yo, terrible. You little rascals.
Right.
Yo,
Darla.
I'm not. If you were my kids, I would punish you. If we were your kids, we'd punish ourselves. Yo, that's a great movie, bro. Great movie. Clown says, evening, everybody. XG Dub, what's good? Deanna says, hey, everyone. Cactus says, good evening, everyone. BJ taking back the championship. I don't think he's lost it, so he's been good lately. He's still holding down the 24/7 championship. Let's see here. Deanna's letting us know, hey, it's our boy Jesus DeLeon. What's good? What's up, Kyron Derek? I need you to apologize to the young goat Bucks. They still got it.
Nah.
No, I'll give them their props tonight.
Nah, I'm not giving them
Takes
nothing, bro.
Takes two to tango, bro.
Nah.
But let's not start overrating either. All right, take it easy. Look at Jesus speculating hard already. Matt Lopez says final countdown's worth the extra money. Okay. Quill says, what up, Conrad, Derek, and chat? Your boy, Sir Quills, is here to enjoy another AEW Dynamite review with my two favorite bros, Brother Conrad, Brother Derek. Let's get into it.
Sir Quills.
Hashtag Trash Dookie, hashtag Doodle Butter, hashtag EPW.
Hashtag.
E says, I'm at Arthur Ashe, just saying hi. E, you enjoy the show, man. You throw up that EPW sign wherever you're at, bro. Throw it up. Tell Tony to give us a new video game.
Right.
Hubs comes in. He says, blessings, Brother Conrad. My guy, Derek.
My guy, Hubs.
I was excited to see MVP. Well, we're going to get into this. MVP show up, yet concerned about the tease of dismantling Swerve and the Prince. Hope it doesn't happen, but good show. Yeet. Don't let the red herring fool you. I think this is how you get your first feud. This is how you get Swerve away from the title picture without having to take him away because something has happened in his absence now.
Right.
Now he's got to come back and defend the fort. Let me see here. Do I drive to Pittsburgh next week? Yes, you do. I need an EPW sign. I need you out there.
Right.
I need you as Tiger Mask or Jushin Liger. Get that Liger mask. I wonder if Justin Roberts got flashbacks when Brian came out. Yo, simulcast it right now. F work. Hub Swerve will remain loyal and get demolished by Lashley. Terrible. We got a full rundown of what we got happening here for Grand Slam. Some of these matches are going to be on Collision. Another complaint. I know I said I wasn't going to get too deep into this, but you really didn't put on the graphic where the Saraya rules match was going to happen, nor the Lumberjack strap match. You got to tell people what you're doing here.
Yeah, that has to be there. Just so they can see what's going on.
Yeah, at least put the Collision logo on what you're doing on Collision, but I'm just saying. And what's the Rampage matches? Just saying.
Something's got to give.
Look, pulling up the notes right now for Grand Slam. First, a brief history. I saw a lot of people saying, like, I still don't know what the story is with Nigel and Danielson. I mean, I think it's been pretty well explained throughout commentary, his beef with him.
Right.
He has stated that he worked with Danielson. He says that he should basically have everything that he has.
Yep.
He's jealous of the spot that he's in. It's a pretty simple story that he's jealous of him.
It really is.
I don't know why everyone needed all this.
No, it's clear cut. You see it right in front of you. It's a classic. He's taken everything away from me. I should have all of this, not him.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
It's your boy Jordan and Isaiah.
Oh yeah. Basically.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Jordan's not that good. Shut up, Isaiah.
Isaiah was hating, bro.
And he's still hating.
Hard body. But this is what we had planned up, man. The highlight matches. If you've never seen the Ring of Honor matches, I'm still going to say this. I implore you to go back and watch these matches. They're fan-freaking-tastic. You will see anything from just like all-time classics to really great wrestling. And that's what these two provided. And that's what we got here tonight. Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness. If Bryan Danielson is cleared to wrestle, Nigel comes out to Oasis. He's out there. He's in the ring. He's waiting. And they play Danielson's, the "You're Gonna Get Time." And they play that theme. No one comes out. And then he says, "Paul Turner, I demand you start the 10 count to get rid of him. 1, 2. They make it all the way to 5. And then you hear the final countdown beginning. New York City lit up. New York City, I don't know how you guys didn't sell the show out. I don't know if it was marketing. I don't know what it was, but y'all should have showed up for this, man, because this was really dope, man. I have flashbacks to my old Ring of Honor like DVD box sets. I was just like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is going to be wrestling. This is what I want, wrestling. And I'm okay with that. Bryan Danielson is one of the best of all time, in my opinion.
Agreed.
I absolutely loved it. Sean in the chat yelling, yeet, 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 yeet. Let my man have his moment, man. Let my man have his moment. Rampage got taped last Saturday after Collision. Oh, yes, they did say that. Thank you. Getting back into this, they finally get out there, man. And the question they kept bringing up was, how hurt is Danielson? They focused in on his arm that got injured at Forbidden Door. And this is the show we went to in Toronto against Okada. And that was because that was going to be the focus of some of the moves Nigel was going to do. I like that a lot. He was in there putting him in the London Dungeon, going to work, bro.
I like that name.
Yeah, no, he's got great move names, bro. The tower where he has your feet dangling over the ropes. Nigel McGuinness is a beast, bro. If you want to see some like hidden gems of Nigel, go to TNA and type in Desmond Wolf. Just put in Desmond Wolf matches. Bangers, bro. Just straight up bangers in TNA. Lovely. Getting back into this, it was a fantastic wrestling match, man. In the end, you got 18 minutes of fantastic wrestling. Nigel McGuinness taps out, and while he's tapping out, he said, "Thank you." I don't know if this is his swan song. Nigel McGuinness never has to wrestle again, in my opinion. And I will still consider him one of the all-time greats for Ring of Honor. Great pro wrestler, always entertained. And Bryan Danielson's just the man, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just love the work he does.
Yeah, you have two of these guys who can wrestle top notch from start to finish. You can't have anything more than that. Like, you have to have a definitive appreciation for what they do.
Right.
It's inevitable.
Matt bringing up the lariats. The lariats, Nigel has maybe one of the best lariats. I'm not even going to front. I need him and Kojima. Lariat. Danielson versus Nigel match of the night. It was so good. These were the great matches. Beautiful hearing both their ROH themes. Yes, I agree. 100% brought me back those legendary matches from ROH. John G, King of R&B, was good.
John G.
I loved it, man. It was really good. Tapping out to the LaBelle lock. It was just
piece of the law resistance.
Yo, shout out to my girl Tiff from Indie Wrestling Corner. She just gave me a retweet. I know she's on vacay right now, but thank you so much for that.
That's a first.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she had to get up out of here for a minute. She had to go outside, you know.
Good for you, Tiff. You've been working a lot. You've been doing your thing. So
yeah,
you deserve that vacay.
Enjoy it. This match was so well done. Punk was saying that at the Great Forbidden Door, Conrad. Good times. Yeah. Punk in the number 2 match on Forbidden Door. When I get to go, what is this, bro? What is this? I'm cool with it. It was just a match in the Owen tournament, but I was like, I feel robbed. Following up from that, I don't remember if there was anything in between. If I am, chat, just start yelling at me to say you forgot.
I don't think there was anything in between.
We have the FTW Championship, Roderick Strong versus Hook. Now, I will admit I was away for part of this match because I am dealing with some things at home that may take my time away from some of these matches. So if you hear me say that for the next couple months, don't ask why. It's a serious situation. But just know that the intern getting on my nerves, so I got to take care of him a little bit. All right? So still love him, but come on now. It takes him too long to follow directions. Come with me now. Come on.
It's over. I heard it.
Put that game down.
Right. Let's go.
So Hook, the FTW champion, goes up against Roderick Strong. Derek, what do you want to say about this match, man? I'm going to go to you.
It was a good match. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it wasn't bad either. Just to see Hook wrestle again with Roddy. Roddy's always going to do his thing. I think I have to admit Hook has gotten a lot better than when he initially started. Doesn't look so green anymore. He looks a little bit more fluid.
Look at this guy.
I'm
talking about green.
I'm just saying.
Hook was great, I thought.
He was. Don't get me wrong. I could not buy into him in the beginning, but
hey,
I can do it now.
See, all it takes a little bit of time, man. I would y'all need to put a little time on some of these cats. Hook does this thing.
I didn't say he was that good now.
I didn't say that either.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. As long as we got
future world champ.
Nah.
We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen with Hook, but I did like that what they did in the finish here. So he did win with the red rum. You know what that spells backwards. And Undisputed Kingdom and Roddy kind of show some respect to him.
Yes.
He goes up and he hands the championship belt back to Taz. It's gone. Tokyo the Don's in the house. He said, wow, he called it the trash belt. I won't say that. I always liked the FTW championship and ECW. AEW was cool for a little bit, and I think it overstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
Matt actually referenced that. I did say that on Clash of the Podcast, which is live every Monday at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time on Everything Pro Wrestling. I thought it was time to get rid of the championship.
Yes.
It's not really a championship, number one, so why have it? Right. You got a lot of belts, and let's move past it. So I'm not upset that they got rid of the belt. And I thought they did it with grace. It's New York City. You give it back to your dad. I thought that was the way to go with it. Derek was just saying it right before the match too. He was like, man, they got to get rid of this belt, man.
Yeah. That was perfect timing when I said it. So thank you.
BJ has a great thought right here. I think the match was really good for what it was. That's a good answer sometimes for what you think the match is going to be. Hook finally gave up the belt and did a really good promo. Yeah, Hook's not bad, I'm telling you. I thought it was good, but time for Hook to move on. Send him to New Japan. Hook would be pretty nice over there. I wouldn't even mind seeing him do some New Japan Strong shows. Trying to think of where else they could place Hook for a little bit. He could go to Mexico, too, if he wanted to, work some CMLL. But, yeah, get Hook out there and get him some more experience. This is a good match. Surprised by Kingdom showing the respect. They did the thing with the FTW title. T-Ferg, what's good? What's good, fellas? Dynamite was pretty decent tonight. Is Danielson the GOAT? I think he could be in the conversation for some.
Yes.
I like him. The shining backwards. Craig, what up? What up, man? Appreciate you, family.
What up?
What's good, man? Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys are in here, please. Emily says Hook for TNT champion.
It's possible. I think that would be his heavyweight title run. TNT champion.
What, you saying that's the peak right now?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, but I think he'd be a good TNT champion.
Yeah, right now I believe that's the peak.
They got Perry running roughshod over a lot of people. I think he has an open challenge, I think, on this show.
Yeah.
It was created because Taz was denied a title shot against Shane Douglas. That's because Shane Douglas was being a chump back then in ECW, and Taz had to make his own belt because he was running from him. I think Sabu eventually won it too. So good times, man. Good times with that.
Did he win it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he did once. Or he brought it back. I can't remember what happened with it. I'm pretty sure he won it though once. I'll have to look it up after. If someone knows, there you go. Go ahead, Derek. Derek's on it. We got all the answers in our pocket. Young Bucks taking on Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher for the AEW Tag Team Championships. My man Will Ospreay, man. Always going to deliver. This match was better than any right it had to be.
That is very true.
Listen, Bryan Danielson is the only one who can snatch match of the night away, I feel, from Will Ospreay.
Let's see. He became two-time ECW. He did. Defeated him for the ECW FTW championship.
See?
So he did win it.
Technically not recognized there as well, but you know how it goes.
I don't recognize it at all. So
how dare you? How dare you?
I'm just saying.
Say it to Taz's face. He'll let you know about a tomato.
Tomato.
Put you in the Taz mission. Slap it on. Shane Douglas was ducking Taz. That's for sure. Can we kick out Party? Yo, chill.
Yes, they can.
This is a Fire Tag Team Championship match, Matt said. Sabu won it because Taz laid down because he couldn't get a title shot with it. Ridiculous, right? Going back to this. So the tag match is happening. We get double moonsaults off the top rope from Ospreay and Fletcher. Young Bucks take advantage. They had some good tandem offense. Yo, Rick Knox, bro. This one's for Rob. Oh, bro. Bro, it's constant. That's my issue with this.
Oh,
Rick
man.
Knox missed like a clear pen that could have been a good near fall.
He could have.
Will Ospreay does all this stuff to hit a double Os cutter, and then Rick Knox is just like there, and I'm like, hello? Oh, one. Oh, they kicked out. It was like, what are you doing, bro? So I got to get on Rick a little bit for that. You know what I mean? Just I'm not saying he's got to be perfect, but
No, he doesn't have to be perfect, but you got to be paying attention, bro. Like, that's right in front of you.
yeah, it wasn't a good look, we'll just say.
Not at all.
I'm just trying. Well, I don't know here, man. So the performers feel like they got to try and save it after that, right? So we start seeing destroyers, poison ranas, hidden blades. Everyone's down.
Right.
The finish, Derek. Here comes your boy Don Callis with the nastiest scar in wrestling history on that forehead. Looked like a cracked egg that you just a hard-boiled egg that you dropped in the thing and it just cracked just a little. You got to see the foam come out. Don Callis has the screwdriver. He tries to give it to Kyle Fletcher, and he's like, okay. He has it in his hand. Ospreay's telling him, no, don't do it. Gives the screwdriver to the ref. The Bucks grab both the tag titles. Belt shot to Ospreay. Fletcher goes for an O'Connor roll, knocks him in, hits him with the belt shot. He gets pinned. You think it's over, but he kicks out. Double super kick, EVP trigger. Young Bucks retain the tag titles. They talk their mess afterwards. I'll let you say your favorite phrase because I think what's about to happen with Don Callis and the homies is about to happen here. It's the beginning
Of the end. It is happening, folks. Dunzo. That faction is going to fall apart.
But is Ospreay gonna take Fletcher away? Is it gonna be Ospreay Kenosuke? Like I don't know where they're going with this.
Honestly, I think it should be Ospreay and Fletcher. I think the way that I would do it, Ospreay takes Fletcher, but Fletcher's is undecided as to what he wants to do. He's in the middle. He wants to join Ospreay, but this is what got him to where he's at.
Touche.
Yeah. So then I think you have something play a factor in his decision as to why he will join Ospreay.
Let me go to the chat here and see what they're saying. Cactus wrote super kicks to super kickouts. There were a lot
many.
for Derek's liking, but
Too many.
I feel like this is also Derek's bias, though. I'm not gonna lie. Matt says, breaking news, Red Velvet is now going to be a part of CMLL's Women's Grand Prix on October 25th. What an accomplishment for Red Velvet. She might get most improved on like the AEW roster. Like she's really stepped up this year.
She has.
She's the ROH Women's Television Champion. Like, hey, do your thing. Yeah, ref, you suck. I did hear those chants. The title was engraved with Taz's name on it, and Sabu put a piece of tape with his name over on it. That was true. I think this was match of the night. Wanted the Bucks to drop the belts. Fletcher could be a future champion, T-Ferg79 says. I see Kyle turning on Will soon. I'm starting to turn on the Bucks. They haven't done anything worse than this before, but I think that's just it's been downhill in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know if they've lost the juices or what. What do you think the Young Bucks need to do, Derek, in your opinion?
Go away.
They've done that already. I don't think it's going to help them to disappear again.
That's good.
Would you rather have them go back to like their old persona with the gear, the tassels on the boots?
I guess, but I just kind of want them to go away.
You're just over them at this. There's nothing they could do. You don't think to win you back over? Are you cool with Kenny?
No.
Why not Kenny? Kenny's been great. Kenny training with Kota Ibushi. They were boxing. They showed.
Actually, you know what? No, I am good with Kenny. I am good with Kenny. I just think it's time for the Young Bucks to just either gracefully bow out or just take a minute, take a breather. When was the last time you guys seen your families?
They see them all the time. They never defended the belts for 30 days almost.
Well, I'm gonna need them to not defend the belts for another 30.
People are gonna complain what you're doing in the tag division, bro. I think what AEW needs to do. Listen, I will say this. I recognize the best tag teams are probably the Bucks, FTR, and the Acclaimed. But I feel like we have to move away from those three teams right now. Give chances to Private Party. You got to give chances to Top Flight. You got to give chances to these other teams. Let them carry and let them do their thing. Let them build feuds with each other. I'm not saying, FTR is garbage and the Bucks are garbage. No, not at all. The Outrunners are over. You may want to run with those dudes. You got a lot of options here. And I actually have a storyline pitch plan for the Outrunners, which I'll unveil soon. MXM, I like them a lot. I know some people are like, oh, Mason and Mansoor. I don't know, bro. But I'm like, listen, I think those two could be perfect foils for the Outrunners to try to go after the tag titles for. But how quickly you're going to be able to do that, I don't know. But I just named a bunch of other tag teams. You got Silver and Reynolds still in Ring of Honor hanging out. They're kind of all over the place. Uno's doing some kind of Mick Foley gimmick. But you have other teams.
You do.
Use them.
Yes, please use them.
Who do you want to see win the tag titles? Big Bill need to turn on Chris. That's what I need. I need Big Bill to boot Jericho.
Honestly, I would not be upset if it were Ospreay and Fletcher. I wouldn't be upset about that.
Is Mark Davis coming back soon? He's been gone since Dynasty. He's been, wow, man, that's actually only 5 months now.
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to make it back.
Interesting. Matt says he thinks we're getting Ospreay and Ricochet versus Konosuke and Fletcher at Wrestle Dream. Is it weird that Brawl Out in hindsight made my enjoyment of the Bucks and Punk both decline? No, because I think it depends on how you feel about either one of them. I think Punk bounced back better than they did, though, because in WWE he's in the top story basically that people care about on Raw, at least.
Yes. Yeah.
Versus these guys are doing God knows what. Like, what are you guys doing? Who are you improving? Their story wasn't going anywhere.
Right. And your story has to make sense and it has to be fluid in order for the people to buy it.
Their group doesn't feel fluid even. Like, they were out there, I get it. Maybe Okada will be out there later, but the Jack Perry's in the bus alone. Like, I don't know.
You have too many branches on your tree right now.
Yeah, and your story stopped in the middle. So is this over? Like, is this EVP? Why did you beat up Tony Khan? What was the purpose? You know, like, you got to have the story either dip back into it or do whatever.
Right.
I want the Outrunners championship run. The Outrunners have 3 t-shirts on top selling on Shop AEW. Dark Order, give them some flowers. I think they're going to end up getting Ring of Honor flowers before that. That's why I'm big on dedicate part of your roster to that part of the show.
Right. We
got a conglomeration promo. It's the usual greatness of Mark Briscoe, and then the har, har, har. Just let him go crazy into the mic. After that, we get out comes our boy with the coffee, Prince Nana.
Yeah, stupid gal.
Yo, chill. Shut up, girl. Prince Nana, he has an update with Swerve, and then this is what Sean was talking about earlier. MVP, comes out and interrupts.
Yo, that was very shocking, but like
it was the way they did it. Like he was like,
"Hey,
yo, shut up!" It was like, "Who is this?" Holla to the world,
dude. Just the fact of how he came out, and we were so surprised, but how mellow it was when it happened. It was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
MVP? Hold on.
No music, nothing. He just had the swagoo. I like it though, what he did.
Swag sells.
I hope MVP's gonna get to make his own music, maybe, or at least have some influence on who does his music. That would be really dope.
It would be.
Yeah, man, I'm really happy with what they're doing with this. And basically he came out and I wrote down some of his quotes here. He said, management for Swerve is more concerned with selling coffee and shucking and jiving and dancing for these people. MVP left his car with Nana and said, "When Swerve's ready for some real management, give me a call." Woo!
Yeah, that's cut right down the middle, smack dab through the heart, ripping out the intestines, all of it, man.
Oh, and I think what was the last thing he said? When he's ready to do business, let me know. And I was like, "Ooh, okay."
Here's my card.
Good debut for MVP.
Yes.
And I'm glad too if he was going to bring in others, we'll just say for right now with him. They didn't just, pardon my French, kids, blow the load.
Right.
You just didn't blow the load on everything. You're like, no, we got time to build this. I feel like AEW has become more story driven for people who are complaining about stuff. It's like, oh, they don't do stories. They don't do. No,
I agree with that 100%. AEW has become way more story driven.
I'm not mad at it. So
not at all. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you don't. But you got to take what's given to you on it that's put out on the table.
Where's the story? And then we see Jack Perry's scapegoat bus on his way to Arthur Ashe. Whatever.
Right. Go somewhere.
We're gonna go through the matchups for that coming up as well. I'm trying to see if did I put that graphic in here? If not, remind me. Jack Perry has an open challenge on Collision, I believe. Let's get into Mariah May versus one of my favorites, Yuka Sakazaki from the OG. Rob, don't come here with your filth talk to me. Yuka is fantastic. I love what Yuka does on AEW when she gets to come in. Mariah May's here. Mariah May's run's been a little interesting. She's been talking about getting Mina back and everything else. Listen, Yuka showed fire at first of this match. She went up for the Magical Girl Splash. It got reversed, and Mariah May hits the Storm Zero Pile Driver for the win. Now, after the match is where things get intriguing. You get the Willow Nightingale music. She comes out. I was like, yes, new. It felt like when you press start on Street Fighter, new challenger. Or was that Mortal Kombat? What am I thinking? No, Street Fighter, right?
Street Fighter, yeah.
Here comes a new challenger. Willow's out there, but then Mina's music hits, and Mina was just coming out to do her thing, and then Mariah May took advantage of that.
Of course. And there's a story behind that.
Now it looks like Mina is reluctant to what happened. Yuka and Willow chase her off. She goes to the back. Mina's kind of like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Yuka.
Right.
And it's very awkward. But now it looks like we're going to get a tag match, I'm guessing, in the upcoming weeks between Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa taking on Willow Nightingale and Yuka Sakazaki. I'm here for it. Once again, cuddled up, I'm good.
I don't know if I can buy into it, but
what? The tag match?
Yeah.
Why? Who you got beef with? Yuka?
No beef with Yuka.
I'm saying the tag match is going to be a match for like Dynamite, Rampage, or something. I think the big payoff is either going to be the match with Willow, which you could do at first, or it's the match with Mina. Mina and Mariah May, I think, is the payoff match for now. I still think Toni Storm's coming back eventually.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Tony. Wait, where? Oh my God.
You got to make a misser.
Yes, for one. But I also think she needs to come back crazy and deranged.
Bugging. Matt said, if I hear one more, where's the story? Remember, where's the video package? Goalposts. Feel that shift? Rob says, I selfishly hope Kenny King gets a look as a result of this. BDC got done dirty by Impact Management, in my opinion. We're gonna have to talk, Rob, because I don't remember how the Beatdown Clan ended in That was right when I checked out of TNA and I stopped messing with them for a while. You back on the TNA bandwagon, Derek? Come on, D. Come on, D. WWE suing them for Santino Marella's name rights. They're like, we own that name, Santino Marella.
I
don't know if that's true. I heard that today, though. Let me confirm that before I say it. I did enjoy Yuka. She's like an old school hype Bailey. I like it. Yuka's a good fit. Willow versus Mariah sounds great. Someone just tell Jesse he's got a fire match for Wrestle Dream. Right? Toni Storm doing more Stardom duties. Yes. I did see that. She's kind of across helping in Japan with Stardom.
Okay.
See, this is what a partner does for you. They send you a person and then they help you out when you need somebody. Cool. I like it.
There you go.
Good point, Tokyo.
Makes
Plus 5 cool points for you. Toni Storm will be wrestling at Stardom this weekend, October 5th, for the IWGP Women's Championship. Let her take it for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, T-Ferg says, how about we get a Hurt Business versus Swerve faction?
Mm.
I do like EJ hanging with Swerve. I think you could do something like that.
You really could.
Swerve has had a feud with another black wrestler yet. I'm with it. And Mariah May's reign is getting kind of boring. Give it time, guys. Remember, people wanted stories. When it's too slow, it's too slow. Then it's too fast. You build it too fast. What do you want?
You got to plan it out. You have to take your time and plan it out. Figure out what the direction is, what the rules and regulations are going to be for this whole storyline that you're going to have, and let's see if it plays out on paper to make sure that it will work in real life.
Yeah, I think that they could definitely. Like I said, what do you want from the story? Do you guys want slower storytelling or longer? Do you want it more like WWE or do you want it more like how AEW is presenting it? Like, you got to let them know what works and what doesn't work. So that's my advice to everyone. Just shout out what you like and what you don't, and they should be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Matt says, hold on, he came back. AEW sends their stars to their partners while WWE sends them developmental system talent to TNA. Game recognizes game, Matt. Game recognizes game. And Derek, shockingly enough, we're here at the main event. Darby Allin's AEW World Title shots on the line for Wrestle Dream against Jon Moxley here. This is one of the card switch-ups we had mentioned before.
Yes, sir.
Mox starts off the match like a pure competitor. He gave him a big boot and then made Darby Allin bite the ropes, and he kicked the ropes. Derek, that was disgusting. Sorry. Derek's elbow or shoulder just cracked, and it was disgusting. Baseball player style.
Oh, man, it felt good, though.
Sounded like what happened to Darby in this match, I'm not going to lie. So he made Darby bite the ropes. If you guys remember, many moons ago, this happened in the Cruiserweight Classic with Brian Kendrick and I think, was it Raul Mendoza? Was that his name? I don't know. He's in the LWO now. He tags with Joaquin Wilde. Yeah. But I'm tired of the name change. I can't keep up with this. So he bit the ropes, he kicked it in. He had braces in his mouth at the time, and he started bleeding from the mouth. Darby does the exact. Darby's mouth was bloody in the beginning, like ugh. He's out there. He does all his craziness, doing dives to get back on offense. Marina Shafir was making her presence known throughout the match.
She was.
Marina, this is the best iteration of Marina Shafir in pro wrestling that I've seen thus far.
Oh, absolutely. She wasn't even attacking, just being in the moment, being in the right spot to do what you got to do. Nice.
Right? Jesus is yelling at me to check my DMs. Hold on here. Okay, I'm gonna check that in 2 seconds. Jesus, we'll follow up with that right after this. Thank you for that, my man Jesus De Leon providing the news tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the best version of her. I know she had the little Blossom version. You don't know me.
Yeah,
that was for Rob. I know me. You don't know me.
No, this iteration of Marina Shafir is spot on.
So they go to the outside and they start peeling back the mats here. Mox looks like he's gonna go for a death rider. Derek's like, please God, no. He lands on his feet, and Darby goes for a dive, and Moxley moved out of the way, bro. I had Cactus Jack flashbacks as a kid on like WCW Saturday Night. I was just like, my body hurts, bro. All you heard, it doesn't sound like when you hit the mats on the outside, it just sounds like thud.
Yeah, that's all it sounds like.
You're just like,
thud.
Oh, it sounded awful, bro. Absolutely ridiculous what he did. So
like the wind should have been taken out of your sails.
And it wasn't a tennis court. They kind of put these like boards underneath that locket, but it still didn't sound like it was fun when he landed.
Right, yeah.
Moxley picks him up after that bump. He does an X-plex onto the steps. That's where he suplexes you and flips you over on the steps, bro. Darby Allin is a crazy, crazy dude.
Sometimes I feel like we need to dial him back, bro. Like
someone's got to be like, Darby, please.
Right. We know what you like to do. We know how you are. But just to help prolong your longevity, dial it back just a touch.
Yeah, save it for a big show or something,
Yes.
please.
House shows, regular shows don't need.
I didn't have my soundboard up. Well, just because we said big show. Darby goes for the coffin drop. Moxley catches him, puts him in the bulldog choke. Darby spitting blood, nasty. He's able to get to the rope still just in time. Following up from that, Moxley and him go to the top rope. Marina Shafir interferes again. She's going to be a problem.
Clockwork.
He goes for a suplex, and as my good friend Sick once said, the ghost of Darby Allin reappeared because he ate a Death Rider DDT from the top rope again.
Out of a superplex.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
You thought the superplex was happening, then Moxley just DDT'd him right on his dome piece.
Mm-hmm.
It was game over, man.
It was.
They should have advertised that new Ghost game.
They should have.
Right with this because he was done.
They definitely should have. But oh god.
Mox wins. He's getting the title shot at Wrestle Dream.
Yeah. It is what it is. Mox is a great wrestler.
Mox is going to Wrestle Dream Saturday, October 12th, man. He's going to challenge Danielson for the championship. Now, Danielson came out right after this, Derek. Necktie and all, wrapped it around Moxley's neck, and he was trying to go to work. Here comes Marina Shafir, Pac, Claudio. They're all out there. But then Private Party and Commander came out. Private Party was throwing them bows. They looked mad.
Quinn was going in, bro.
Yeah, I liked what they did here. And it was pretty cool that Private Party from New York City's in the main event and Arthur Ashe.
Right.
Just going to work, man. So really dope what they were able to pull off here. And that's how they kind of go off there. It kind of felt like me and Derek thought this is why we were a little late. Like we thought something was going to happen. We're sitting there waiting and we're like, okay, that's it. That's what they decided to do. So
yeah.
Overall, man, chat, guys, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know.
Overall, thumbs up for me.
I'm gonna say thumbs up. I won't give it the double, but I'll say a thumbs up show.
Yeah, thumbs up show to the fullest. Double.
If you like wrestling, this is the show for you because there was not a lot of promos tonight, as you heard. It was wrestling. And I think you're gonna get that again. We got all big shows. 5-year anniversary up next week. We're gonna talk about one of the matches on that card. Also, we still got Collision Grand Slam to come up, and we're gonna go through the matches. But first, let me get into what Jesus sent me here. It says MVP is all elite. MVP debuted in AEW on Grand Slam targeting Prince Nana. Fightful Select reported recently that the Hurt Syndicate was in talks with AEW. We can confirm that MVP did sign with the company. MVP took aim at Prince Nana, whose client Swerve Strickland is taking time off. However, we are told Swerve was always planned to at least make an appearance at Wrestle Dream. So it looks like he'll be in there.
Bigger question is, how many turnstiles are going to get counted?
Yo, chill. we ain't counting no turnstiles. Matt said awesome ending to the show. He was wincing a lot during the Darby match. Who wouldn't? Deanna gives it a thumbs up. Matt says 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10 for EPW. Great show. Yeah. New York, you got to show up for these Arthur Ashe shows, man. We'll get there. We're still waiting on what's going to happen with the media rights deal. Let's run through what else we have lined up here for Grand Slam. We do have the Learning Tree in a Tornado Trios match against the Conglomeration. That's going to be Orange, Kyle, and Mark Briscoe versus Jericho.
I can't get Pat. I hate this gimmick.
Big Bill, and the Bad Apple Brian Keith. I really want this to lead to Big Bill turning on Jericho. Like a bad beatdown has to occur.
It should be just a big boot. Like, all right, they're complaining. Jericho pushes Big Bill. Big Bill's like, hey, I'm sorry. And then, Jericho turns around and he's trying to gather his thoughts. Like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Turn around. Big boot. Knocked him out of his boots.
Matt's calling Lashley and Shelton show up at Wrestle Dream. We'll see, son. We'll see. We do have a Soraya's rules match. Soraya versus Jamie Hayter. Basically, it sounds like Ravens rules from back in the day a little bit, where Soraya can do whatever she wants, but Jamie Hayter has to follow the rules. So she can use weapons, Jamie cannot. But Jamie said any match you want. So
yeah, she can only hold it against herself.
There we go.
That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Get Jamie Hayter back in that title mix. Who do you want? Would you rather see Jamie Hayter go up against Mercedes Moné or Jamie Hayter versus Mariah May?
Ooh.
Get back the title she never lost, or go up against a new person that they can probably go ham?
Oh, Lord have mercy. I will have to say,
I'm kind of leaning towards the Mercedes match a little.
I don't know, bro. I think I'm going towards Mariah.
Because if she goes against Mariah, she's got to beat Mariah.
Well, yeah, and I don't think anybody's doing it right now. So
yeah,
okay.
But then again, you could have her and Tony, which would be the ultimate. Like, you took my spot, I'm back for my spot.
True. But oh God, this creates so much chaos right now. With this, like, how do you
what do you want from me? Listen, we're not even done yet. Let's get back into this some more here. We do have a 3-way Lucha Libre match. The Beast Mortos, Hologram, and Drag Listico. That should be fire, bro. If you have not been seeing the work Beast Mortos and Hologram have been doing, Drag Listico, with all due respect, I haven't seen you in a minute, but I know you're good. But these two have been crushing it on anything they've been. Mortos has been really like an unsung hero, and I would say Hologram has been Mr. Collision lately. So definitely a match I would recommend people check out. Now here comes some bangers. Your boy Double J and Adam Hangman Page in a lumberjack strap match.
Fire.
Someone's getting hit with that El Kabong, as my man from Wrestling with Regret would say.
Oh God, what was that cartoon? I think it was called El Kabong.
Yeah, but someone's about to eat that. Someone's about to eat that guitar shot, though. Jared and Hangman could be a nice little miniature feud, though. I think
it can be. It really can be. And I think if it's done correctly, I think it's going to go past what our expectations are for it, which will be amazing, because then that helps you out, that helps us out, helps everybody.
Right. Deanna said Mariah May would be her choice. Double J and Hangman's going to be fun. Yeah, I think so too. Double J and him just kind of get each other. Also, I think this match is going to be a lot of fun. AEW Continental Championship Eliminator match. Sammy Guevara already called. If he wins, he's challenging him at the 5-year anniversary. Now, how does he pull that out? I don't know, because Okada has not lost yet. But he's the Continental Champion going into Grand Slam. Usually means no interference. Yeah, I like this.
I don't know.
I think you go with the draw, maybe, if you're going to do it, and then just say rematch championship is on the line for it. I don't know how they pulled this off, but give me Okada, Sammy. This should be good. Sammy's really been trying to prove himself again, too. He's one half of the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions with Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes been killing it.
Dustin.
Gold all in my watch.
All on my chain.
Derek showed me that Instagram with wrestlers. If wrestlers had hip hop themes, Joy had me crying.
Oh man, some of them fit, but the one that was for Goldust, oh man.
Ooh, thank you, Matt. New Japan posted a video teasing Tanahashi Omega for Wrestle Dynasty. Yes, times 1,000.
Yes,
sure, I'll take it. I would love for Omega to be back and get back to what he's gonna do. I would also not mind seeing Ibushi back over there. I don't know. I don't know if he would want to, but I hope Wrestle Dynasty delivers, man. It should be a really good show. Lots of fun.
It should.
What do we got for next week, though? We're going to be talking Will Ospreay Ricochet for the International Championship on AEW Dynamite 5-year anniversary. I am predicting, this is just me, AEW will announce their media rights deal next week.
I agree with that.
Not say, and I'm not going to cry if it doesn't happen, but that's what I think. That's when I think it's going to happen. It just makes the most sense to do it next week. 5-year anniversary. Yo, by the way, get ready for another couple years because here's what we got coming up for you.
Yeah. I think it's a smart idea. I definitely think it's a smart idea to do. I think we would benefit from it. I think they would benefit from it.
If you are in the vicinity of Pittsburgh, you are bugging if you are not going to see this match live. What are we doing here?
Mm-hmm. Listen, if I had I known it was going to be there, I'd have put in enough time, travel down to Pittsburgh like a day or two before, just to be ready.
Get yourself a nice Pittsburgher, coleslaw on it. That's how you got to eat it, bro.
No, we're not doing that. Won't have me back up in the hotel.
Tearing down them toilets. But this is going to be for next week's Dynamite. But for myself and the man they call Derek, we're going to rock out with this episode, man. I thank you guys so much. Hold on, T-Ferg. I'm going to get your comment here. Last week, Jarrett was getting his backside, we'll say, handed to him by Hangman and started talking junk once security broke it up. Double J's always a heel, brother. Double J's always a heel.
No matter how many people love him, no matter if he decided to go face, he is always a heel.
Never trust Double J.
Not at all.
El Kabong. That someone's eating that guitar shot next week. They always do. But me and Derek will be back next week to review the 5-year anniversary for Dynamite. Keep it locked with us. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. We're going to end this one a little under an hour, but we want this to be a quick listen for you. Come in, like, comment, subscribe, support, share with a friend, man. If you guys know a friend who talks wrestling, be like, yo, man, you guys would really like this Everything Pro Wrestling YouTube channel, man.
Right.
Give them a subscribe and just pop in there one time when you see their live or check out their videos after. I would greatly appreciate that. Word of mouth means everything, and wrestling fans probably trust you guys because you know what you're talking about.
Right. It'll help the channel grow, and that's all that we're looking for is more growth.
Need that 3K.
Right.
But anywho, for myself, the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling 1.